Alright, for those of you that have no idea, I am doing a 21-day challenge where I'm making 21 videos in 21 straight days. Today is day 3, and this is also video number 3. And last night, I'm just minding my own business, right? Scrolling on Instagram, and then actually switch over to YouTube, and I see a video by Daniel Schiffer, and as always, it is freaking amazing. My gosh, the video he made with this box of Cheerios just had my mind blown, and I thought to myself, wow, that seems incredibly difficult, incredibly hard. Why don't I try and shoot that all in one day tomorrow, which is now today. So anyways, actually, do you just want to see the video? I should probably just show you the video, because I don't know what I titled this video yet, but I'm sure the only reason you clicked on it is to see the actual video that I made. So I haven't even made it yet, but future tense, here's the video. All right, now that you've seen all that, hopefully you like it. Hopefully I like it. Hopefully I even made it. I don't even know. We'll see. But anyways, yeah, let me just take you behind the scenes and let's get started, and I'll show you how I made that, how I'm going to make that, but I already made it for you. Let me show you behind the scenes of how that video is made. And one reason why I went with the white foam boards as well is because they will also act as a reflector to me, because I'm only using one main key light, and then I also have a small little secondary light, which I'll show you here in a sec. But the main key light that I'm using is the Godox SL65W. That is the main light that I use for all of my video shoots. And then I've got just kind of like a generic softbox on that as well to kind of help diffuse the light. And then let me show you the small little secondary light that I'm using. It's a very cheap, inexpensive closet light that I bought on Amazon for about 20 bucks. And let me just show you the impact that this light has. So this is without the light. This is with the light, with. It's pretty impressive, makes quite the difference. And like I said, it was just this cheap little thing that I bought on Amazon. So, you know, no excuses today. Even though we don't have all the gear that we might think, or at least that I think I might need, I think I'll be able to pull this one off today. And then of course, got the Pringles cans, because that is the video that we're shooting. So anyways, now that you've seen my setup, let's make a video. I'm gonna be doing the one where the chips are gonna be flying up in the air, and hopefully we're gonna be able to capture it as good as possible. When Daniel Schiffer did his video, and the part where the Cheerios were kind of flying up, he said to use a flat surface, which I guess makes it easier to float them evenly. I'm not sure. So I've got my cutting board here. I'm gonna do my best here to keep all of these as spread out as possible. Oh gosh, okay. All right, so I'm gonna throw these into the computer, load them up in Final Cut Pro. Not bad. It's not bad at all. Not great. Oh gosh, I don't know. I think I might try to do it one more time, but this time use a little bit bigger of a cutting board. I'm thinking the bigger the surface, the wider they'll spread. So that's not bad. I'm glad I got that on camera, or on file, but I think we can try. I think we can do it a little bit better than that. All right, this time bigger cutting board. Spread these chips out a lot more. I'm not gonna lie, it's kind of hard not to just want to eat all these right now. You know what? Just kind of realized this would be a dope shot too right here. If I had like a super cool macro, freaking probe lens or something, but I think I might be able to do something with that. Now, it would be, in a perfect world, I'd be able to have a macro lens or something unique like that, but I don't have that. So the nice thing is though, this Tamron 28-75 It's not a macro, but it gets pretty dang close, especially when you have it at 28 millimeters. So I'll use that, and I should be able to still get a nice shot. All right, now I'm gonna try a spinning shot, just kind of working with what I have available to me right now. So I'm literally just gonna spin it just like that. That was actually almost perfect. Dude, that looks so sick. So now the only thing left to do is just throw them all together, you know, color grade them, put whatever kind of edit that I want on it. And I think that's the final product right here. Wow, okay. So I'm done. Let's see, that was a total of 7 hours. So yeah, 7 hours that I spent on that video, and technically I still have a little bit more to do on this entire video, but wow, that was super cool, super fun, very challenging, and I just wanted to kind of recap that whole process, that whole experience, and just kind of share with you my kind of immediate reaction and thoughts and all that. So let me tell you what I learned through making this video. First thing I learned, which I already knew this, but it kind of reiterated the point to me, that Daniel Schiffer is honestly just, he's a freaking amazing dude. Just a man amongst boys when it comes to making videos. And man, after actually going through it now and putting in the work to try and create my own version of that, Daniel, in the smallest chance that you're actually watching this video, bro, you are just a stud. You are amazing. Gosh, bro, like the amount of the amount of talent that he has to just make something so simple, so everyday, like a box of cereal, make it just look fantastic and super epic. I try to do the same thing with a can of Pringles, but man, yeah, he's a beast. Second thing that I learned is that we've probably all heard this saying that gear doesn't matter. And I would say like 90% of the time that is true, that gear doesn't necessarily restrict you from being creative. You know, I think that's kind of what that phrase means. But sometimes gear does matter, and sometimes gear is important. It helps you do things that otherwise are going to be very difficult and challenging. And today I would say that was a situation. And I'm not making any excuses saying that if I would have had, you know, different gear, my video would have been better or would have been easier, because that's not necessarily true. But it would have, if I had different types of equipment, it would have allowed me to, I think, do what I wanted to do in a more, like, just in a cleaner way, I guess, maybe, possibly. It's kind of like this, like, power tools, for anybody who does construction out there, power tools, like, you don't need power tools, right? You don't need a drill, you don't need any air compressors or anything like that, but it definitely makes your job a lot easier in many cases. Like, you can still build a house with a freaking screwdriver, right? But, you know, obviously you'd want better gear if you have the ability to. And I think that's kind of the same situation as this kind of video, where, you know, I just used the smallest little backdrop on my freaking dining room table. Like, I really didn't have a whole lot to work with. I spent like $12 on this video with just the different supplies that I needed. But obviously, you know, you could do a lot more than what I did. And third, my last kind of thing that I learned, and, you know, or at least just maybe I didn't learn it, but it's my takeaway, my reaction is pushing yourself and, like, kind of going outside of the box of what you normally would create is so amazing. Like, and I'm not just saying that, but I actually feel very fulfilled creatively. I feel very fulfilled creatively right now, because I pushed myself to do something that was very challenging and not something that I would normally do. And now I'm motivated because guess what? Tomorrow I get to make another video, which I'm excited for. I'm excited to finish out this entire 21-day challenge. But anyways, I think that's enough. I will wrap this video up right here. Gosh, if you have any questions, anything at all, let me know down below. Leave me a comment. If you enjoyed today's video, please hit that thumbs up button. I would love for this video to do well on the old YouTube algorithm or whatever. So yeah, anyways, thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow.